Hello everyone, this is Diane. I am feeling much better today. I'm just still tired, but I am coming along. I have a voice, so far at least. I haven't been using it because I'm here alone. But I have more energy, so we're going to get some things done today. So I've been spending the morning working on prepping for the Everyday Journal, the fabric-covered Everyday Journal, using Amity Bloom's course. So I can't show you the process, as I said, because it is a course that I purchased, but I can show you the things that you're going to see anyway. So this morning I have prepped bases for 4 journals. I'm going to make 2 at least for this project, one that I can keep and one to put in my shop. But if I can, I will make some at least maybe 1 more or 2 more, because I have 2 more bases, or I can set them aside and do them another day. But you saw all the fabrics that I showed you yesterday that would be gorgeous in these journals, so I really need to make quite a few of them. So my base is underneath here, and I'm just laying out fabrics that I want to use for mine, and I think this is pretty much how I want it to be. They're just folded, nothing is cut, nothing is finished. But I'm just kind of laying things out, and then I will also try out some fabric pieces. So we can do a little bit of that, I think, while we're here. I have some handkerchiefs that I could cut to decorate the spine if I don't want to use that, or to decorate the cover itself. I have all kinds of stuff pulled, you guys. I have some little pieces of chenille. I just thought last night that I have these little pieces of chenille, and they would be so cute on these covers, so maybe I can use a little bit of that. I love chenille. I pulled some pieces of crochet that I could add little bits of, and some embroidery. And this isn't... I'm going to keep all these together, all of these things that I don't use for this. I'll keep them all together in a container for these journals, for the other covers that I have made, or the bases. I have some little triangles and squares and some pieces sewn together that I think would make little accents on here. I have a piece of tatting that I'd like to add, and some braids and embroidered trims that I can try. And these blue doilies, I think they might be nice on this or some other journals. So that's what I have pulled. Before I get into really designing more of the cover, I want to show you the pages. I had made a list. I went through, the first video in the course is a flip through of her completed book, which is nice to get to see that first and get an idea of what kind of supplies you need. So I made note of all the different kinds of pages. So I've just spent quite a bit of time going through my stuff and pulling out selections of pages. Are you ready? Look at all that. Of course, this isn't all going to go in one book, but I have 4 bases made, as I said, and I won't be using all of these even in the 4 bases, even for these 4 journals, but I have a lot to choose from, which is wonderful, and I'm grateful. So she had magazine pages, and I looked in my collection of magazine pages, and I was just so grateful with all the beautiful pages that I had saved out of Artful Blogging is in Somerset. I don't even know if it's still published. I bought some of their back issues when they had a sale on back issues one time. And so their magazines are expensive, but you get lots of ideas and inspiration and pieces that you can use. So that's what these are from. This is from Somerset Life. I did look up Somerset Life online in their shop, and what they have is back issues. They don't have any new issues, so they did discontinue it. I just thought it was odd that they advertised it in their brand new issue of Somerset Studio. And the problem with buying back issues when they're not on sale is you pay the full price and then you also pay shipping. But I might pick up a couple, we'll see. Look at these beautiful magazine pages that would just be gorgeous. Look at that. In these journals. I don't know how I'm going to choose, really. And then I have some matte pages. These are not glossy, and they came from, a really fun magazine. And this is Daphne's Diary. And this is something else. And I forgot what it is. I love that. This is a taller and thinner magazine. I was hoping that the name of the book would be on here, but that's just the magazine pages. And I would probably only put 1 or 2 in each journal. And then I just pulled some book pages. These are some really nice house plan pages and some alphabet font pages. House plans from another book, or shed plans, I guess they were, barns and sheds. Home decorating book. These were a recent acquisition. This is from a teacher's planner book, I think, but I loved the colors. And maybe not the purple. I don't want the purple in these because I don't have any purple fabrics, but I have blues and teals and greens and yellows, so I can use them. Wallpaper was something else that she used. I did pull my package of my bundle of the really vintage wallpaper that's fragile, and I would like to use that to embellish or collage with, but to make pages I needed something more sturdy. So I got out my very special pages that Jeannie sent me. She sent me a lot of wallpaper from sample books. Thank you, Jeannie. And I've been hoarding my favorite pages. These are the journals for these pages to go in. So there's that one. And I pulled more than I will need for these. But I wanted to just be able to choose what I thought fit each journal. Isn't that gorgeous? That's all I pulled from the wallpapers. I've got some craft book pages, vintage craft books. Just some fun graphics without adding color, just the design, because we are going to build on the pages that I put into the book. I am going to include a cloth children's book page into my book. I don't know if there will be one in the other books, but I love these. They are hard to find. These were all, this was all apart. It wasn't even together in a book when I got it. It was just pages. I had to dig through the box to find all the pages. And I love them, and I hoard them, so I'm going to put something from this. Oh, look at that. I might put these two in my book. I have my story of me and my little lamb, which I've told before. I don't remember it. I just know the story. I was too little to remember it. So I want to have one of those cloth pages in my book. And there might be one in the other books too. We'll see. And some of my really special vintage children's books that I got. I've been finding them, and then I got a whole bunch of them at the Junkyard's Daughter, the little secondhand shop in Waverly, New York, that I found recently. So I pulled some special pages from those books. These books were coming apart too. They weren't they're probably worth a lot if they're in good condition, but these were not. This one is a really cute picture, but it does have some scribbles on it, very lightly, but I thought I could put that in my book. There's another sheep. So if I put that in my book, it won't bother me to have those scribbles there. But these are just such fun illustrations. Some patterned paper, some scrapbook paper. I just found some that I thought went with the colors and the style of the book that I want to make. I found quite a bit. And in addition to all of these papers I'm showing you, there will be the digitals that Amity Bloom gives you with the course. So I've already got them printed. Some pages from an embroidery book, a couple of different embroidery books. So this is a sample of an embroidered picture, and this is a chart for some needlepoint of classic art. And some more charts. I pulled a couple of old receipts. I don't know if I'll make pages out of these or just use them for collage. But I do have some digital ephemera, like receipt, but they'd be full of pages, and that's what I would like. So I might check what I have printed, or print some pages that I can use that look like vintage receipts. I have some pages from art books, which I'm kind of afraid to use these because I might want them for the digital set that I purchased recently called Artiste. So I don't know if I'll use them. This is from a Currier and Ives book. I believe it's Victoria and Albert, but it could be folded like that into the signature. Some more art. Some ledger pages. Some music pages, some botanical pages. I chose the book that is the landscape version. And these botanical pages also, I chose the pages that have a picture on each side. Although the back part, this side of the page is a full picture, but that side could be like that. So I'll probably use at least one of those in each journal. These I don't know if I'll use. These were with my botanical pages, and they did come out of a book. But don't they just look like frameable color plates? But it's a book page, so I don't know. I probably won't use them in this book. I have some fly leaves that came out of vintage books that I took apart, the larger ones, and I liked these colors for what I'm doing. And we're almost done. I have the Artisan Paper that I had purchased at Joann's that they no longer carry. I don't think they have it anymore. So they were 12 by 12 pads, and I'm glad I bought both of them because I didn't know that they were going to disappear so soon. After I bought them, I never saw them again. So I just picked some that I thought went well with the colors. Love this one. And a more neutral one is fun. So that's what I have for pages, and I'm just so excited to get started. But first things first, I need to design my cover. Once I get the cover made, I'll do both covers for mine and the one I'm going to put in my shop, and then I'll get started on pages. So I'm pretty sure I want to include a piece of chenille on here somewhere. So I like this green. I just thought this deer, I did not buy the deer fabric to go with my Pioneer Woman stuff. I had this, I had ordered it online when I bought some fat quarters from an Etsy shop, and I needed to, there were certain ones that I really, really wanted. These pretty floral ones. But then I fell in love with that, and there were a couple others that I bought that didn't really go with the florals. But I thought it would just be fun to add something fun and different on the back that I love, and I think it looks great. And I hope you agree, but if you don't, it's okay because it's my journal. That little piece of green, pale green chenille might look cute there. I don't think I need to put a ton of chenille on. I don't want to add too many elements. I don't want to make it too busy. I think that this piece is going to be bigger. Let's open that out a little more. And the yellow will be smaller. That needs to be folded. So this will take up most of the front cover. And I think maybe that piece of tatting would be pretty there. I'm going to add a gingham triangle there. I think maybe I need to talk a little less exuberantly. I'm just excited. There's a green that might be pretty. I like this. But let's see. That might be pretty there. And even after I get this set and take my picture, and then I start cutting my pieces and laying them out, I might change my mind. We're allowed. Well, I think I really need to. This will go all the way down for the spine. Let's do that so we can see it better. And I don't even know if I have it centered, but we're just getting an idea. I think I need to decide on my spine before I do the rest. So I don't know if I want that. This would have some other pieces with it, like on the spine decorating it. This wouldn't be all by itself. It needs a little help. I was thinking of this one also. I might just use that. Yeah, I think I'll do that on mine. Well, that was easy. And then I can add some sort of little embellishments on it once I get my pieces cut. Okay, what else do I need? I think I want another piece of fabric here. Let me see if I have any small pieces. Got some yellows. Some of these are from the Moda layer cakes that I bought. Layer cake meaning 10 by 10 stacks of fabrics that all go to one collection. I bought them when I was with my friend shopping. Oh, it's probably, I don't know, it's been quite a while. I'll just pull out some pieces that I can play with. Some of those layer cakes, well, one of the layer cakes was the Flea Market Fresh line from Kathy Holden. And I really want to make some journals with the Flea Market Fresh, and I want to include a lot of my flea market purchases in the journals. So that is an upcoming project to do. I might not want that yellow there. I might like this blue though. That looks better. I think because this is so dark, I want the lighter fabric here. Okay, we're making progress. I could put this rose right on the front here. It blended right in with that flower when I had it up there. So I guess I'd have to put it down there. That looks better, having one above and one below. All right. Now, I think there will be a flap. It doesn't have to be, but there was a flap on the chicken journals. There's a flap on the journal that she makes. But it's a crochet doily that just is attached to the back and folds over the front. And I'm not giving away secrets. These are all things you're going to see when the journal's complete. I don't want it to look like a hat. Just want a little something up there. I don't know. I'll figure that out. So maybe I don't need anything up here. I don't really want to cover much of this. And I'm debating on whether I want to do some embroidery, because that's what she does. She embroiders right over parts of the design, not the whole thing. And I don't know if I want to do that. So, which means if I do that, it's going to be a while before I get my cover put together. But I could cut a piece of this fabric and do some practice embroidery on it. And we'll see. But I'm liking how it's looking so far. What did I do? Oh, here it is. I'm liking this design. It looks like me. I have this color stuff in my kitchen because I have Pioneer Woman plates and canisters and dishcloth or towels, and I don't want to go overboard. So I think I will probably add a little more lace or crochet or something, just little bits of it someplace, like maybe down here, right there. Isn't this a beautiful piece? But I like the shape to just add something here. I like it better this way. So I'm just going to turn that around. Oh, I guess this is the front. This is the top side anyway. Just trying to get, kind of clear things off so I can see what I have here. So what do we think about this book cover? I think I want this to blend in a little better. So maybe something like that laying on top of it. Maybe something not so wide. And these are all wide pieces here. I would have to look for something else. I think I did have it that way with the narrower side out, right? I think I did. I guess I can't get it that way without having this whole piece on. I don't want to cut it till I'm sure. For some reason, it was a lot easier doing the chicken one. Okay, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut this, and I'm going to take a picture. And when I start cutting my pieces and arranging them, like I said, I can change my mind on anything. So what do we think about that? I think I like it. You know, I might want to change this. Maybe that's throwing me. It's kind of dull for the colors I have here. That was with my French provincial set with the roosters that I put in my shop. And maybe the color isn't vibrant enough. How about this one? I want something that's not too bold, like the flowers. I don't want to detract from the flowers. But maybe that. I like that better. Do you? And maybe just that there. Yeah, I think that's better. If I do embroidery on here, that would be enough embellishment. Maybe that there, little collage. Okay, I'm going to take a picture, and this is what we're going to work with. You won't see the process of me putting this all together. That would just be, it would be too nerve-wracking for me to try to do it on camera. So I'm going to take a picture, and when I have it all sewn together, you will see how much I changed, because I'm sure some of it is going to change. Okay, I've got a picture. I think I like it. I like it. All right, I'll have to do the same for another journal cover. but I won't do that on camera. Oh, you know what? This is wrong, 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 because that's where the end of the cover is. So let's do a little rearranging here. I had that way too big. Sorry. So I'll just have a little piece of deer fabric up here. Just letting a little bit of that peek out. But I like moving this up so it's not on the same level as this. Maybe I'll put my chenille on the front. Okay. Well, okay. We still have mostly the same elements, just condensed a little, which probably is better. This doesn't seem like the right proportion, so maybe this is a little wide, but I think, yeah, it's just a little bit wider than the spine will be actually, but I think we pretty much have it set. So I'm going to take another picture, and I'm going to go eat lunch, take a break. Okay, I've got another picture. Well, thanks for watching as I kind of thought things through. And I hope you're excited about this project like I am. It's a lot of work just to design the cover. Now I have to put it together. Okay, but I think it's going to be fun. And I get to add more fabric to the inside too. So that'll be nice to use some more of this gorgeous fabric. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.